Everyone, it's attorney Bianca Jordan from brazenlegal.com. Thanks so much for watching this video. Please be sure to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the next one. Welcome to part 1 of the Immigration Nation Explained series. This video is going to be about your rights. Regardless of your immigration status, if you are here in the country undocumented, if you are here in the country with papers, you have rights. So the first thing you want to do if you encounter ICE at your home, when you are home, that is when you have the most amount of rights because you are at home. If ICE comes to your house and they knock on the door, you do not have to answer the door. You have a right to remain silent. You also have a right to speak with an attorney. If ICE comes to your house and they say they are looking for, let's say, Bianca Jordan, they're looking for Bianca Jordan, they have to have a warrant signed by a judge in order for them to actually get Bianca Jordan. So you can crack your door open. If you have a door that has one of those chains on it, you can crack it open and you can ask ICE to show you their warrant for Bianca Jordan's arrest. If they show you that warrant and you look at it, it has to have everything specifically. For example, the name has to be spelled correctly. So Bianca Jordan has to be spelled exactly the way Bianca Jordan spells her name. The address also has to be exact. For example, if Bianca lives at 123 Main Street, apartment 5, and the warrant only says 123 Main Street with no apartment number, or it says 123 Main Street, apartment 2, that is not valid because the information is incorrect and they cannot use that to get Bianca Jordan. Similarly, it has to be signed by a judge as well. So ICE cannot just come to your house and say, let me in. An adult has to give permission to come in, but you do not have to grant that permission. You do not have to let them in. You have a right to not open the door. Don't sign anything. If they try to slide something under your door and say you must sign that, do not sign that. Do not sign anything until you have an opportunity to speak with your attorney. Tell them that you are exercising your right to remain silent and that you wish to speak with an attorney. If you are at your job, you have less rights than if you are at home. So if you are at work and ICE comes to your job, similarly, you have a right to remain silent. You have a right to call your lawyer or your consulate. You can refuse to show paperwork or documentation that identifies your home country. If ICE comes to your job and says all the U.S. citizens to the left and all the non-U.S. citizens to the right, you do not have to go step in either line to identify yourself. And you should not run away from ICE, but you can ask if you're free to go. And if you are in a part of your job that is not open to the public, for example, a back room or an employee-only place, ICE cannot come get you there. But if you are in the lobby or at your cubicle or something like that, ICE would be able to grab you then if they wanted to detain you. Next is if you encounter ICE in public. If you are encountering ICE in public, that is where you have the least amount of rights because you are on the public road. But similarly, you still have rights. You have a right to remain silent. You have a right to refuse a search if you are not under arrest. You also have a right to contact your lawyer or consulate. So you can ask ICE if you are under arrest, and if they say no, you can ask if you are free to go, and you can leave. I recommend that you do not run away from ICE, just calmly walk away, but you do not have to identify yourself as being a foreign national. You do not have to show paperwork that shows your foreign country, and like I said, you can remain silent and you can refuse a search if you are not under arrest. I hope you found this video helpful. Please visit brazenlegal.com to learn more about me and my law firm. If you have any questions about your rights, you can feel free to drop them in the comments to this video. And please don't forget to hit the bell and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the next video in this series. Thanks for watching.